Hello and welcome to another battle replay video by Lord Snake. Today I played as the Empire and my opponent played as the Vampire Counts. My opponent brought to the battlefield a Vampire Lord on the back of a skeletal dragon, 3 units of Crypt Ghouls, 2 units of Blood Knights, 4 units of Crypt Horrors, and a Terrorgeist. On my side, I had Emperor Karl Franz on the back of Deathclaw as my lord. I had 2 Witch Hunters, 4 units of Spearmen, 2 units of Crossbowmen, the unit of Renown for Swordsmen, Sigmar's Sons, the unit of Renown for Flagellants, the Tattersouls. I also had a unit of Demigryph Knights with Halberds, and the Altdorf Royal Griffites. And finally, I also had the unit of Renown for Great Cannons, the Hammer of Witches. So as you heard, I began the battle by shooting at my opponent really quick, and then I turned my cannons towards these Blood Knights here. I knew just how dangerous these bastards could be, so I wanted to get some kills on them as quick as possible. Unfortunately, they got him behind the trees before I could do anything. My opponent's general also went into the tree line here to cast Wind of Death on my line. So you can see that did quite a ton of damage to my army. One unit in particular got hit real hard with it. And that netted his general 21 kills with 1 spell. So over on this flank, he actually did move his Blood Knights around to where they weren't going to get a flank charge in, but instead he wanted to come in from behind here, so he moved them around. My Demigryph Knights were waiting in the woods over here too. Here you can see his general got a little bit too close, so I hit him with an accusation. And I also charged Karl in. He summoned some zombies on the ground though with that. But you can see he takes quite a lot of damage from doing so. Here I did turn my Griffin or Demigryph Knights around just in time for the Blood Knights. There you can see Karl made very short work of that Vampire Lord with the help of an Inquisitor. And he started on that Terrorgeist. You can see that my Demigryph Knights definitely overpower those Blood Knights. Their anti-large trait gives them quite an edge against enemy cavalry. Here he gets a little bit of a surround on me since this unit of Spearmen breaks. There I got another accuse on his Terrorgeist. Seeing as how low Karl Franz's health was, I decided to keep him flying so he wouldn't get hit and killed. But I did circle him around to inspire the men. Here you can see my Demigryph Knights finally mop up with the Blood Knights, and I send them around for a charge. The other witch hunters right there. At this point, I was starting to get nervous considering how long it had been since his general died. He was holding out quite well, so I got Karl Franz down to start attacking again. Here I do try to pull Karl out since he took quite a bit of damage. He had around 400 health when I first sent him in, but he got chomped pretty quick, unfortunately. Luckily, though, he was able to cause enough damage here to where it did cause the rest of my opponent's forces to crumble and die. And that resulted in a Pyrrhic victory. So, as you can see, my opponent brought to the battlefield nearly half of the troops I did, but he definitely killed more than he brought in, so he definitely did do well, even if he still lost. On my team, my whole army pretty much just got destroyed. They didn't really do a lot of damage, except for the Demigryph Knights. And I suppose one Inquisitor didn't do too bad either. My opponent's team, it was pretty much just his Blood Knights and Terrorgeist that didn't do well, since I was able to take them out early. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that battle replay video, and thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a good one.